What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Reviews. We're dealing with some Michigan beer today, guys. It is Founders Brewing Company. It is none other than KBS, but not your average KBS. It's going to be KBS Hazelnut, guys. The hazelnut variant that has been in my possession for quite some time now. This was bottled on 2/2/22. That's a lot of twos. Today is April 2nd, time of recording. That is a lot of twos, coincidentally. But anyways, guys, so we're looking at like 2 months old here. 2 months old, KBS Hazelnut, 12% ABV. On the back, the perfectly balanced and decadent drinking experience of KBS meets the classic taste of hazelnut, taking the bourbon barrel-aged stout to a new level. KBS Hazelnut allows the existing premium coffee and chocolate notes to soar to new heights when accented by the nutty sweetness of hazelnut. So let's check it out, guys. We've had a lot of KBS in our lives. This time it is the hazelnut version, so if you haven't had this, welcome. You've come to the right place. You've probably seen this already. I'm late to the game, but I've had so many beers in my possession, guys, that I'm trying to catch up. Here we go. Bourbon barrel aged. Haven't had one in a while. Good pop. Good smoke off the top. Golden cap. Yeah, smoke still coming out. Let's go into the little snifter, or a little whiskey glass, if you will. So not oily, not jet black, but quite dark, cola-like. Nice dark brown amber hue mixed in that black. And a little dark mocha head layered on top. Looks like a burnt, charred mocha head. Head retention's still there, but I imagine it goes away, being 12% ABV. You know, something tells me these aren't as thick as they used to be. The body's kind of a little bit lighter. Founders over the years, it seems like the recipes, it adheres to drinkability, I believe, but I do think they're a little bit thinner than they once were. So as we look at this, guys, the head is dissipating a little bit, but still sticking around to some degree. Let's go to an aroma. That's KBS, man. Roasted malts, chocolate, coffee, milk chocolate, baked good cookies in there. I mean, it's yummy. It's desserty. It's a little bit sweet. It's roasted charred malts, brown sugar, a lot of hazelnut. This is completely room temperature, guys. It's been sitting on literally on my table over here for weeks. It's not refrigerated in any way, any shape or form. It's been completely, I don't know, 68 degrees, maybe a little bit less, we could say, because it's in the glass bottle. It's probably been around 60 degrees, maybe. Hazelnut's predominant in here, and it's driving. It's the driving force. It's a sledgehammer on your nose. Hazelnut cookies, baked goods, desserty, roasted, coffee. Let's go to a cheers, guys. It's the KBS Hazelnut. If you haven't seen it, let's check it out, because I have not. Smooth, creamy, warming in my chest going down. Head has dissipated, but there's still a little ring. There's still a nice little dark mocha khaki ring on the exterior of that edge there. Yeah, that's smooth, man. That's really smooth. It's dry. Got some bitter roasted dark chocolate in there. A little bit boozy, I mean, but this is completely room temperature. For being as room temperature as it is, I'd imagine there'd be more booziness to this beer. It is quite smooth and marshmallowy, slightly decadent in a way, a little bit slick and oily. The mouthfeel, again, not as predominant and heavy and viscous as I once remembered KBS or CBS being, maybe. This one's a little bit downplayed. It's subtle. There is some sweetness on the front. Definitely roasted, charred malts, earthy, woodiness on the back end, a little bit of that oaky vibe on the back end, a little bit of heat. Not real like pepper or sharp heat really that comes through. It's just very subtle and easygoing in a very enjoyable way. A little dark fruits, a little bit of like fennel, a little bit of like chocolate covered raisins, but again, dark, dark chocolates, milk chocolates, definitely to the drier, more bitter end. It's got this hazelnut cookie kind of vibe, but I don't think it's overplayed. I think the hazelnut's well done. I mean, it says hazelnut on the label. If you don't like hazelnut, why the hell would you pick this beer out? For me, it's just right. And in all honesty, it's dry. It's almost not desserty enough. But it's drinkable. It's Founders, man. It's Founders. It's balance. It's very well made, very well distributed, very well done. KBS is good, guys. Sometimes the variants, I tend to like them a little less. This one, I do like it, but I think it's right up there. I mean, it's not one that I could say I love more than the normal KBS. I think it's just got this nice little twist, you know, that little sweet hazelnut cookie kind of thing from the front and middle. And on the back end, you're really hit with that roasty, dry bitterness that lingers for days. So it's more subtle than I think extreme. Tasty. Tasty. Hazelnut's there for sure. Rating? Is this the best bourbon barrel aged stout I've had in a long time? Probably not, but it's very good. It's very good. There's just so many in the game now. It's hard to rate these, man. It gets harder and harder every year. I'm going to put this at a 4.26 out of 5. I enjoy it. I think it's super drinkable. You can put this down, no problem. A little bit of a different twist on KBS, guys. Get it while you can, about $22.99. Might see it a little cheaper, might see it more expensive, but that is the ballpark figure. And thank you so much for joining me, guys. And if you could, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. Thank you for being here. Over and out. Till the next time. Cheers.